last week, I found it. The perfect meme. It was the exact, uncanny mix of our group's inside jokes. It wasn't just funny, it was tailored. I sent it to the group chat, my closest 4 friends, the squad. This was going to be a moment. I could already see the reactions flooding in. And then, nothing. The digital silence was deafening. I watched the delivered tick. I imagined each of their phones lighting up. Sarah at her desk. Mike on the train. Jess probably scrolling in bed. They all saw it. I knew they saw it. But here's what I learned was happening in that silence. It wasn't that they didn't like it. It was a psychological phenomenon kicking in, social loafing. In a group, responsibility diffuses. It's no longer my job to react, it's our job. So Mike sees it, thinks LOL, and assumes Jess will reply with the crying laughing emoji. Jess sees it, chuckles, and waits for Sarah to drop a fire gif. Sarah sees it and thinks, oh, Mike will definitely comment on this. And around it goes. A perfect, paralyzing loop. An unspoken digital standoff. Because the first person to react. They take on the emotional labor. They set the tone. They carry the conversation forward. It's a tiny burden, but in that moment of scrolling, everyone's brain subtly chooses to avoid it. So the perfect meme just hangs there, floating in the void. 3 days later, the spell was finally broken. Mike, probably clearing old notifications, finally typed, haha. Just haha. And that was it. The chat, which had been frozen in time, remained dead. The moment had passed. The standoff was over, not with a bang, but with a whimper. I used to take it personally. A silent chat felt like a snub. But now I see it for what it is, a psychological Mexican standoff with your closest friends. It's not about you. It's about the weird, invisible math of group dynamics. Everyone is waiting for someone else to make the first move. So be the hero. Break the silence. Send the heart, the emoji, the LOL. You're not desperate. You're just the one brave enough to end the standoff and remind everyone you're actually friends. Follow for more decoded mysteries of our modern, slightly awkward social world.